in the 2005 NFL Draft, a year before Cutler came into the league. We remember the Tampa Bay Bucs chose Cadillac Williams with their first-round selection, number 5 overall, and he had a good start to his career there with the Tampa Bay Bucs. But in that draft, we famously now know Aaron Rodgers fell far too far to number 24 and the Green Bay Packers. Former Bucs head coach John Gruden called passing on Aaron Rodgers, quote, one of the greatest regrets in my lifetime, and said that is why he was fired by the Buccaneers. If the Bucs would have drafted Rodgers, would they have won another Super Bowl with he and Gruden as a quarterback coach tandem, or should we pump the brakes on that thought?
Yeah, pump the brakes on that. I'm taking the field. I'm taking the other 31 teams. During that time, me and Aaron Rodgers was in the same draft. And, you know, you had pretty good teams. You had the New England Patriots, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens just coming out of AFC. You look at what was going on. Seattle was extremely good around that time. Carolina was a pretty good ball club. So I'll say pump the brakes. And also, Gruden is making a statement that at least 28 teams would have made also. San Francisco, they had the first overall selection. They went Alex Smith.
Right.
We know Cadillac went to Tampa Bay. Miami Dolphins selected Ronnie Brown. You look at what Washington Redskins did. They had 2 first-round picks. They went Carlos Rogers and Campbell. Jason Campbell at the quarterback position. You look at Tennessee. Of course, they had McNair. They went Pac-Man Jones. So I'm just going down my draft because I know it like the back of my hand right now. So, like I said, 28 teams that really didn't have that ideal quarterback would say the same thing that Coach Gruden is currently saying.
Yeah, so pump the brakes, you're saying there. I would feel, though, Aaron Rodgers, we know he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Part of what I think has helped him develop into that
sitting and waiting.
He sat for 3 or 4 years. Now, is he going to do that in Tampa Bay? Does that change the trajectory of his career?
Because at that time, I think Tampa had Chris Sims that was on the roster at the quarterback position. I can't remember who else they had, but they didn't have that ideal player. So there's a good chance his rookie campaign, he would have been forced into action. And we don't know, would that have provided the maturity that he currently has?
Stunted his growth, maybe?
It could have. We don't know. So
that's good.
I understand what Coach Gruden is saying, but look at Alex Smith. He was forced into action a lot sooner than what he anticipated.
Right.
And then we knew we saw the growing pains that he had to go through.
That's a good point.